Learn how to make the best Nigerian egusi soup recipe using the party style method of preparation. Very quick, easy and fast to put together. Hello everyone and welcome back to Queen Varieties channel, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get instant notifications whenever I upload new videos. Feel free to share this video with your friends, loved ones and family members, or anybody you want to share it with. Thank you. All ingredients used for this soup preparation are fully listed in the description box below. Kindly check it out. And if you're not conversant on how to cook your meats, I have several videos where I have illustrated that, so please check it out in the description box below also. So I'll add my 400 grams of egusi inside the blender and add 1 whole onions inside it. Then go ahead and add a little quantity of hot water to enable the blending process. Blend this egusi until it becomes a firm paste and set aside until it is required. So once that step is completed, go ahead and preheat your pot and add some quantity of palm oil. Once the palm oil has been heated, add a blended combination of ginger and garlic and stir it for only 1 minute so that the flavor will be infused into the oil. After that, pour in a blended combination of onions, bell peppers and some fresh tomatoes. Here we are going to cover the pot and cook this recipe down for at least 15 to 20 minutes depending on the quantity you're using. You can also pre-cook this before adding it. It's just up to you guys. And so we are going to cook this for exactly 15 to 20 minutes or until the water completely dries and become a paste. And guys, I am using a non-stick pan for this recipe, so if you're not using that, make sure that you're frequently stirring this pot as much as possible guys, otherwise this pot is going to burn. What I'm going to do right now is to begin to scoop in the egusi paste which we left blended in the blender into the pot. And guys, this step is very important because we are going to use the fried method of preparation for this egusi soup. So now I'll go ahead and cover my pot for just some few minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, so that the egusi will cake effectively. Once the egusi has caked, then I'll open the pot once again and stir the pot. And so what we are going to do in this step of preparation is to make sure that you mix the egusi very well, so that this egusi is going to suck in all the moisture of all the ingredients added inside the pot. So I will cover it again and cook it for like 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I will repeat the same process. And so we are going to stir fry this egusi inside this pot for exactly 15 to 20 minutes. This step is very important because if you don't cook your egusi very well, it's going to make your stomach run. So it's very important. I'll add 2 knorr cubes, that is a pair of knorr cubes inside the egusi, so that the egusi will benefit from the flavor of the knorr cube. And then I'll cover it again and cook it for extra 10 minutes. Now, after a total period of 20 minutes, the appearance of the pot has changed. And so I'm going to go ahead and then introduce my stock inside this recipe, which is my meat stock and my pomo inside the pot. And then I will add my stockfish stock inside the recipe together with the stockfish. Let me remind you that all the liquid I am adding in this pot at this point in time is still hot. At least make sure that the water is not cold guys. So pour it inside the pot, and right now what I'm doing is to rinse my blender with some little quantity of water so that I don't lose some of the egusi that is still stuck in the blender. So now I will go ahead and add my grilled beef. And like I told you earlier on, if you don't know how to cook your meat, I have various egusi recipes, so I will leave the links to those recipes in my description box below, so please check it out. So now I'll also add some little quantity of hot water inside this soup. So the quantity of water you add in the soup depends on how you want the firmness of your soup to be. So taste for salt and see if the salt is okay. And now I will go ahead and toss in some tofu, which is the secret ingredient for this soup, guys. If you have not tried tofu in your recipe, guys, please try it out. And that tofu is already grilled. I will toss in some dry pepper because I want it a little spicy, and then add my salt. Going to cook for exactly 10 good minutes so that everything will marry effectively. And after 10 minutes, guys, oh yes, as you can see, the oil has circulated at the surface of this soup. And this soup at this point in time is looking so incredibly and gorgeously delicious. Guys, I am seriously craving for this soup at this point in time. So right now, I'll toss in my bitter leaf inside the soup. And what I am using is the one that the Cameroonians call ndole. Ndole is the same thing with the bitter leaf, but it's just that it has been washed and washed until the bitterness is almost totally eliminated. So I will stir everything to combine effectively, and then we are going to cover the pot so that this bitter leaf will cook and marry effectively for exactly 5 good minutes. Feel free to substitute the vegetable with anything you want. You can use spinach, ugu, kazi, or anything of your choice. And after 5 minutes, guys, our soup is super ready. And as you can see, this soup is exactly looking like the party recipe. You know, when you go to parties and they serve you egusi soup, this is how it looks like, and it tastes so delicious. Go ahead and serve this soup with any swallow of your choice, guys. I recommend you use akpu, the correct one, fufu, to swallow this soup, and you will know the difference between heaven and earth. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get instant notifications whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. Until I come your way next time, bye bye.